This is Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, the game where Edward Kenway fails to open boxes in 4K. If you don't know what Black Flag is, it's a game where you play through the memories of a pirate and take part in the internal struggle between two major factions, the Assassins and the Templars. It's got a great story, good exploration, stealth, and a whole lot of blowing stuff up across the Caribbean. I like Black Flag and I like Black Flag Resynced, but to be honest, it feels a bit like someone stapled some slightly tacky but functional ornaments onto an already great ship that went into the cabin and chugged a bit of my rum. All of that is a clumsy simile to describe the fact that Ubisoft has added new missions that weren't in the original while taking out features like dedicated hidden blade combat and the original modern day storyline. The new missions are okay, but the cutscenes aren't motion captured and the writing isn't as compelling. Also, Edward's voice actor has aged about 13 years and doesn't sound as piratey. I know that time is an inevitability and it comes for us all, but I had to point it out because it is a bit jarring. I said they took out the original modern day storyline, but there is one here. It just follows on from Assassin's Creed Shadows instead, which to be honest I don't mind. It's more interesting than I expected, going into the realm of questioning what history is and who it's controlled by. However, it's mostly done through written documents, some of which feel like they've been ripped straight out of a Marvel comic. Still, the concept is cool. Our boy Kenway is a tough fighter, so he rushes into battle with dual cutlasses, shredding his enemies to pieces. He's got some new moves like tripping up bad guys and going in for the takedown. It's different to what it used to be, but not completely, because you can still counter enemies with a well-timed block and extend your hidden blades to finish them off. You just can't use the hidden blades as main weapons, which you could do in the original. Makes me a bit sad. The ship battles are so crunchy and explosive. Throw in a few storms and water spouts and you got yourself a party. Even better, there's no mini-map, so you actually have to judge how close you are to oblivion. It's immersive, and I respect that. The original Black Flag had a billion missions where you had to tail enemies without being seen. It was very annoying. Here, you could be seen all you want and the mission won't end. Now that's what I call a quality of life improvement. People have strong opinions about the parkour in Assassin's Creed games. I don't, so all I'll say is that I had no problems with it. Seemed smooth enough. Had the occasional moment where Ed grabbed onto a different part of the wall than I wanted, but that's happened in literally every Assassin's Creed game that I've ever played, which is almost all of them. The game looks mind-blowingly good and runs like Sir Mo Farah at the London 2012 Olympics. Probably the smoothest Ubisoft game I've played on PC. It sounds good too, but I have one question. Where's the main theme, Ubisoft? You remade Black Flag but took away the theme? Unacceptable, outrageous. It sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm genuinely annoyed about this. The Animus Hub start menu should play the main theme of the original, and it's weird that it doesn't. But overall, Black Flag Resynced is a good time. Not perfect, but it's still one of the best pirate experiences you can find. Savvy?